Welcome to G-Files History. Today's May 19th, a day where war strategy met destiny and the future of Europe was charted behind closed doors. On this day in 1943, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt met in Washington, D.C. during the high-level Trident Conference, a crucial wartime summit held between May 12th and May 25th. It was here on May 19th that both leaders made a momentous decision to set the date for the Allied invasion of Western Europe, the operation that would become known as D-Day. By 1943, the Allies had scored key victories in North Africa and were preparing to push into Italy, but Stalin was demanding more, a second front in Western Europe to relieve pressure on the Eastern Front, where Soviet forces were absorbing the full force of the Nazi war machine. Roosevelt and Churchill knew massive amphibious assault on Nazi-occupied France would be the turning point, but it required coordination, manpower, and staggering logistics. On May 19th, they set the wheels in motion. The invasion would take place no later than May 1st, 1944, a target later adjusted to June 6th due to tides and weather. The operation would come to be known as Operation Overlord, and its opening act, the Normandy landings, would become one of the most famous military campaigns in history. That decision made on May 19th was more than a military planning. It was a statement of resolve. It marked a united front between Britain and America and committed them to the most daring amphibious invasion ever attempted. It would involve over 156,000 troops, 5,000 ships, and 11,000 aircraft. It would cost thousands of lives, but ultimately open the gateway to liberate Western Europe from Nazi occupation. And it would forever define the unity, sacrifice, and courage of the Allied forces. The meeting on May 19th wasn't just strategy session. It was the moment the free world said, "We will take the fight to Hitler." The invasion of Normandy would eventually lead to the fall of Berlin, the end of the Third Reich, and a reshaping of global geopolitics for generations. Behind closed doors in Washington, two world leaders sealed the fate of the largest military operation in history, and with it, they began to turn the tide of World War II. That's May 19th, one day, a world of history.